Most people believe intelligence is a gift, a blessing, a golden ticket that makes life easier, smoother, brighter. But here is a truth rarely spoken aloud: for many intelligent people, intelligence does not feel like a gift at all. It feels like a burden. A quiet, persistent weight on the mind. A curse you cannot remove, only learn to carry. If intelligence were purely a blessing, the most intelligent people would be the happiest. Yet again and again, history, psychology, and lived experience show the opposite. The sharpest minds often wrestle with anxiety, loneliness, dissatisfaction, and an exhausting awareness of everything that could go wrong. Intelligence expands your vision, but it also removes the comfort of blindness. And once you see too much, you cannot unsee it. Highly intelligent minds rarely get to rest. They do not simply experience life, they analyze it. They replay conversations long after they end. They search for hidden meanings behind words. They simulate future scenarios, alternative outcomes, possible failures. While others move through life instinctively, intelligent people are often trapped inside their own heads, observing themselves living instead of simply living. This constant mental activity creates a unique kind of fatigue. The mind becomes a crowded room that never goes quiet. Even moments meant for peace are invaded by thoughts, questions, and possibilities. Intelligence makes silence uncomfortable, because silence invites reflection, and reflection never ends. One of the earliest pains of intelligence is awareness. Awareness of complexity. Awareness of contradiction. Awareness that the world is not as simple as people pretend it is. Intelligent individuals often recognize early in life that reality is messy, unfair, and full of trade-offs. They see that good people suffer, that effort does not always equal reward, and that truth is rarely black and white. This awareness strips away comforting illusions. While others find peace in simple explanations, intelligent minds struggle to accept them. Religion, ideology, tradition, and social norms are questioned relentlessly. Not because the intelligent person wants to rebel, but because their mind refuses to accept answers that feel incomplete. And when the simple stories fall apart, what replaces them is uncertainty. Uncertainty is mentally expensive. It creates doubt, hesitation, and internal conflict. Intelligent people often find themselves stuck between options, unable to commit because they can see the flaws in every path. Where others choose quickly and move on, the intelligent mind hesitates, calculating consequences, weighing moral costs, imagining regrets that have not yet happened. This hesitation is often mistaken for laziness or indecision. In reality, it is the mind working overtime. Intelligence also creates emotional isolation. When you see the world differently, it becomes harder to connect deeply with people who do not share your level of perception. Conversations feel shallow. Social rituals feel scripted. Small talk feels meaningless. Not because intelligent people think they are superior, but because their minds crave depth, nuance, and substance. This creates a painful paradox. Intelligent people often long for connection more than anyone else, yet struggle to find it. They may be surrounded by people and still feel profoundly alone. Their inner world is rich, complex, and intense, but few people are willing or able to enter it. As a result, many intelligent individuals learn to hide parts of themselves. They simplify their thoughts. They restrain their curiosity. They pretend not to notice inconsistencies or deeper implications. Over time, this self-censorship becomes exhausting. Living below your intellectual depth feels like wearing clothes that are too tight, restrictive, uncomfortable, and suffocating. Another hidden curse of intelligence is heightened sensitivity. Intelligent minds tend to notice subtle emotional cues, social dynamics, and shifts in tone that others miss. This makes them more empathetic, but also more vulnerable. They feel criticism more deeply. They sense tension before it is spoken. They absorb emotional atmospheres without trying to. This sensitivity can turn everyday interactions into emotional minefields. A careless comment, a dismissive tone, or an unspoken expectation can linger in the mind for days. While others shrug it off, the intelligent person replays it, analyzing what it meant, why it happened, and whether it reflects something deeper about themselves. Over time, this can lead to anxiety and self-doubt. Intelligence allows you to see not only your strengths, but your flaws with brutal clarity. You recognize your limitations, your blind spots, your inconsistencies. And because you understand how much you do not know, confidence becomes fragile. This is why intelligent people often underestimate themselves. They are acutely aware of the vastness of knowledge and how little of it they possess. Meanwhile, less reflective individuals may feel confident simply because they are unaware of their own ignorance. Intelligence replaces certainty with humility, and humility can feel like weakness in a world that rewards confidence. Intelligence also intensifies responsibility. When you understand consequences, you cannot act recklessly. When you see patterns, you cannot ignore them. When you recognize injustice, you cannot unsee it. Intelligent people often feel morally burdened by their awareness. They feel responsible for making the right choice, even when the right choice is unclear or costly. This sense of responsibility can become paralyzing. Every decision feels heavy. Every mistake feels unforgivable. The mind asks endlessly, what if I choose wrong? What if this harms someone? What if I regret this forever? Living with this level of internal accountability is exhausting. Another painful truth is that intelligence does not guarantee success. Society likes to tell a comforting story: work hard, be smart, and you will be rewarded. But intelligent people often see the cracks in this narrative early on. They notice how luck, timing, privilege, and social dynamics play massive roles in outcomes. They see mediocre ideas succeed and brilliant ones fail. They see charisma rewarded more than competence. This realization can breed quiet bitterness. Not toward individuals, but toward the system itself. Intelligent people may feel disillusioned, watching a world that does not operate on merit. Motivation becomes harder when you understand that effort does not ensure fairness. Hope becomes fragile when you know how many variables are beyond your control. Intelligence also changes how you experience happiness. Simple pleasures can feel fleeting because the mind analyzes them even as they happen. Instead of fully enjoying the moment, the intelligent mind steps back and observes it, labels it, evaluates it, and sometimes diminishes it. Joy becomes something to be understood rather than simply felt. Moreover, intelligent people often struggle with meaning. Once you question surface-level goals, money, status, approval, you are left asking deeper questions. Why does any of this matter? What is a life well lived? What should I sacrifice for meaning? These questions have no easy answers, and searching for them can feel like wandering without a map. Many intelligent individuals experience existential loneliness. Not just loneliness from lack of people, but loneliness from lack of shared understanding. They feel as though they are standing on a mental shoreline, watching others swim happily in shallow waters while they are pulled into deeper currents they did not choose. And yet, despite all of this, intelligence is not purely a curse. The pain comes not from intelligence itself, but from living in a world that is not designed for depth. A world that values speed over reflection, noise over nuance, certainty over curiosity. The same intelligence that causes suffering also allows profound insight. It enables creativity, empathy, wisdom, and innovation. Intelligent minds are often the ones who question harmful norms, imagine better futures, and articulate truths others cannot yet see. They are the ones who turn pain into art, confusion into philosophy, and suffering into understanding. The challenge is not to escape intelligence, but to learn how to live with it. To accept that depth comes with discomfort. That awareness brings pain, but also meaning. That seeing more means feeling more, and that feeling more is not a weakness, but a price. Intelligent people must learn boundaries with their own minds. To step out of analysis and into experience. To allow uncertainty without demanding resolution. To find companions who value depth, even if they are few. To accept that not everyone will understand, and that this is not a failure. Most importantly, they must stop measuring their worth by standards designed for simpler minds. Intelligence does not always shine in obvious ways. Sometimes its greatest achievements are invisible, choosing compassion over cynicism, curiosity over conformity, integrity over comfort. If intelligence feels like a curse, it is because it exposes you to truths that are uncomfortable. But those truths also give you the power to live deliberately rather than blindly. To choose meaning over illusion. To create depth in a shallow world. The curse is not that you think too much. The curse is that the world rarely teaches intelligent people how to carry what they see. And perhaps the final truth is this. Intelligence only feels like a curse until you realize it gives you something rare, the ability to understand suffering without being destroyed by it, to see darkness without becoming it, and to search for truth even when comfort would be easier. That is not a light burden. But it is a meaningful one.